If you love playing engaging games with your friends, and I'm not talking about video games here, you're in for a treat. Vangla is a game designed for friends and a perfect solution when you just can't get together with the people you love, yet you still wish to have a good time. The game is played in teams, so a minimum of 4 people is required to play. You can go up to 8 people before it becomes impossible to manage. In its essence, Vangla is a game of words and memory. Oh, and laughter, lots of it. In fact, many first-time players will tell you that they had the laugh of their life when trying out Vangla with their friends, and we know why. It gets hilarious pretty fast. So what do you need to play Vangla? You'll need a way to speak to your friends. You can use video conference software such as Google Hangouts or House Party. You also need to open the game in your browser, laptop or desktop are preferred, so you can keep track of the game flow along with the rest of the crowd. If you have a working webcam, you pretty much just need that computer of yours. How do you play Vangla? After hosting a game and getting your friends to join, you start by having everyone submit their words or terms. We call these cards. The number of cards per player, as well as turn duration and other parameters are configurable, so you can play just the way it works for you and your friends. After all cards have been submitted, the game will form teams out of all available players. The game is played in 3 rounds. In the first round, the player will randomly draw cards and try to explain the words on the cards to their teammate within set time, without using the words themselves. If their pair guesses a word and proclaims it out loud, a card can be claimed as a team point and the next one can be drawn. When time's up, the next player takes over. The round ends when time runs out, all cards are exhausted, or the host ends it because nobody can explain or guess one or more words and you just get stuck in a loop. The second round is the same, with all the same cards. However, players can only use one word to explain the card, without using the word from the card or a word similar in syntax. The third round is by far the most fun one, as you get to explain the words by the means of pantomime. You can decide with your friends if you want this to be silent pantomime or if you wish to use mimicry as well. After all rounds are played, the final score will come up, along with bragging rights, as well as a list of all cards including their authors, so you are free to bash your teammate for using the word bioluminescence and triggering the curse of having to explain your own word with pantomime, or tease that one guy who keeps using simple words like cat, dog, and house. Oh yeah, why do we call it Vangla? This one is simple. If you were playing this game offline, you'd basically get a bowl or a dough pot, and everybody will write down their words on a piece of paper and put it inside. In Serbian, we call this Vangla. The word could easily be Turkish, but who cares? Ready to play? It's free, so go for it. Also consider supporting the game author on Patreon so he can continue to host and maintain the game and other projects.